So, hello, Alpha Engineers. As you can see, our motto again, uniting innovators for tomorrow, of tomorrow. So, we already discussed some of the things in introduction lecture. We start with data analytics to move to AI engineers, and the initial step, that is the first step of this data analytics, is start with our first path, and the tool is our Excel. Okay, Microsoft Excel. We start with this tool, and in this lecture, in this class of 12th May, we're gonna start with some basic introduction of Excel and some of the information about Excel. What are the advantages? What are the disadvantages of Excel? What are the use cases of Excel? We Why we use Excel for some particular task, and we discuss all of this thing within our this video and our session. So there will be a format, 10 minutes, 40 minutes, and 10 minutes. So whole 1 hour session gonna happen, and its time is 10 to 11. Okay, you are now watching this recording session, but we already have done this session between 10 to 11, and people were joined session in the weekend after happy Sunday. People join and learn something new because some other topics we covered. And yeah, we're gonna start with our Excel tour. uh, Let me share the Excel screen to you. So here you can see the Excel interface where we work our all the tasks and etc. Uh, Basically, it is called workbook. Okay, we do some tasks in our workbook, and worksheets are also there. So sheets, you can see at the bottom corner of our Excel workbook, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. These are the worksheets, and we work on these worksheets. And if we club these worksheets, we make workbook. Okay, so whole thing is our workbook where we work, and the subset part of our workbook is worksheets. Okay, the basic information about Excel, where there are some limits within it. Okay, there are limited rows, there are limited columns, approximately 10 raised to 14 2 raised to 14 columns are there, 16,384 columns are there, and 2 raised to 20, around 1 million rows are there. And you can check out by just press Control key and page down key. You can see all the last row of the sheet, and by pressing Control and key, you can uh, see the last column of the our worksheet. Okay, so these are the basic information about the rows and columns. Okay, the intersection of rows and columns we call cell. Okay, and as I moving my cursor, the cell are getting selected. Okay, so these are the cells which is basically intersection of rows and columns. Okay, rows are uh, given as rows are given as a numbers. Okay, horizontally, and columns are given as a alphabetical A B C D E F G, and combination of alphabetical uh, letters. Okay, and the it is vertical, basically vertical form, and the intersection is cell. So these are the basic things. More about Excel is, it is with a very basic knowledge, you anyone can use Excel. Okay, this it is the advantage of Excel, and there are complexities are also there. Means if you have to work upon some advanced level to operations, you need to have a good knowledge of it. And it is very friendly because you can connect Excel with other office tools. So it is very compatible with other tools and variety tasks like charts, graphs, we can do it in Excel. Very basic things we can do with the Excel. Some of the use cases are management. Some businesses, schools use this tool. Okay, data analytic professionals, financial modeling professionals, all these professionals use this Excel. So basically, we are going to use for data analytics. So we'll cover all the required part that data analysts use in this Excel. So we start with our ribbon section. So first ribbon is our file where we can see some of the templates which are already given by the Excel Microsoft. Okay, these are some basic templates, or you can explore more templates according to your requirements. Okay, through these templates, formula, take a tour, Power Query, pivot table, pie chart, you can gain basic knowledge of all these concepts of Excel. Okay, you can make budget, monthly budget, or calendar. You can explore on your own. Through these open option, you can open any workbook from your computer or from any browser or your drive. Okay, these are some information of workbook you can save or save as this workbook. You can print, share, export. In the export section, there is one more interesting thing is change file type. Okay, when we go and study some advanced level things in this Excel, we need to save these Excel files in the different format. So basic Excel workbook save in 2.xls SX format, and other than that you can save other forms. Okay, and you can see the different file types here. One more thing I want to mention about CSV, comma delimited separated files is there is a difference between Excel and CSV files. Okay, the basic difference is when you are working with single sheet, okay, then you can save the file in CSV. And when you are working with multiple sheets, you don't, you should not save these file or workbook with CSV extension. Okay, it will gonna store only CS one sheet, the first sheet of your workbook, and you want to keep all the sheets of your workbook, then you must have to save your file on .xls .xlsx format. Okay, you can publish your Excel file to the Power BI, or you can export and upload to the Power BI, which we will gonna use later uh, on this course or our part. Okay, some of the information about account feedbacks and option. In this option section, we can set up our ribbons or tools or anything according to our requirement. Okay, so these are the some basic information about file section. Now we gonna see home, insert, page layout, formula, data, review. Okay, and particular in this session we gonna cover whole home ribbon. Okay, in details, each and every group of home ribbon, each and every operation within these groups we gonna cover. Simply, we just take a quick tour of other events also. Okay, in the insert we can import the pictures, shapes. Okay, pivot tables, word art, some symbols, text, filters, etc. Charts. In the page layout, you can arrange your page according to your requirement. Okay, you can leave specific space uh, on your page and set your page that how gonna print your whole data. In the formula section, there are different formulas. are there for the logical formula, text formula, date time formula, lookup formula. We can explore. We're gonna explore it in further classes. Okay, in the data section, we can import our data from different sources, different n number of sources, and we can uh, make it live by using this refresh button. The change in data in our main source will apply in this workbook. Okay, some data validation for the data integrity features are there, group ungroup features are there. We're gonna explore almost all of these features on our further lectures. In the review books, you can protect seeds and we can take some option. We can save some comments on particular cell and smart lookup. We can use all of this in view. We mostly use Marcos, freeze pens, which are very important operation as a data analyst we gonna do because we if we store something in column or row and we move our we gonna take a look at the end of our data, then we can by freezing the our column we can see that okay this data is from that column, this data is from that column. So these are the help view feature we gonna use as a data analytics. So let's move on for our first ribbon home. There are groups, clipboard, front, font, alignment, numbers, styles, cells, editing options. Okay. Uh, Home ribbon is like uh, you can control most frequent operations. Okay, you can we use most frequent operations, and these operations are on our home page. Okay, it's like that. On our fingertip, all the tool operations are there. So these are the operations we will gonna use for the formatting, for the data uh, type, for the highlighting, for the sorting, inserting, deleting. These all tools we frequently use to clean up our data, to maintain our data. So let's start with the clipboard. Clipboard. Okay. So there are cut option, very basic thing, copy, paste thing. In this paste thing, we get something special like you can paste a whole formula. You can just paste value or particular value without copying formula. All those things are gonna there, and we will use in our different case studies in further classes. Okay, the format painter is very interesting feature. Okay, you can copy any format which you already have done. Okay, that uh, format you can copy and just apply on another cells. Let me give a very basic use of. Let me show you very basic thing. Okay, just I click the cell and click the format painter button. And just now I just have to pick a cell or a row where I want to copy the same format. Just click on it and it will copy the whole format. Okay, so very interesting feature. By just clicking this drop down arrow of clipboard, you can see the things which we have copied further. Okay, uh, it will record our copy items. Uh, Previously, I copy some ammo thing, ammo cell in this workbook, so it will gonna show those all thing or cells which I copied and pasted for some these operations. So we can take look on those records and use it for suppose like I have copy my name 4 or 5 operation ago. So I can use that operation again from this list. Okay, which we will do in our case study further. So very interesting thing we is this record thing. You can explore it. Next thing is our font group. Through the, as you can see in the name also, key, you can deal with your fonts. Okay, the fonts thing. Uh, you can increase the size. You can convert it into lowercase, uppercase. You can give it color. You can highlight the cell background of that font. Okay, you can give a borders to whole cell or all the block of a cell, different type of borders. Okay, all borders you can give, left side border you can give, bottom border, bottom border, all the things you can give from here. You can bold our font. You can give italic style to our font. You can give underline. You can change the font type, different font type which given by Microsoft, and use from it. Simply you can modify or format your font from this group. Okay. Next thing is alignment. Within the cell, uh, how your font gonna look or how your data gonna look, you can adjust from this group of operations. This thing will give you your text on the top of your cell. This will give you on the middle line or middle section of your cell. This will give you the your text or data uh, to the floor of your cell. Okay. Similarly, these three elements will set our uh, data into left, center, or right side according to your use case. This will convert our data into angle, different angles according to our need. Okay. Sometimes we need this type of things in our cells. Very congested data if there, you can just manage by like this alignment adjustment. This thing is very interesting. If I click on this left arrow thing, it will slightly move my data into the edge of left side edge of cell, and this will move my data into right edge of my cell. So very interesting thing is this wrapping text. If there are very long text within our cell, and it will convert into line. Just I will gonna show you. Okay, there if there is like this text, okay, out of our cell, and just by applying wrapping text, it will wrap our text within a cell. Some text part on the above line, on some text part above the below line. You can see. Okay, so you can explore this thing. Merge and center. You can give a range. Click on merge and center. It will print whole heading into it. So these are some alignment things are there. Now we can go to the number part, which is very important for us as a data analytics, um, because we have to maintain our columns with particular data types. Okay, if there is a column which contains only text, so we have to give it to a text column. If there is a column which holds numeric data, we have to give it numeric value. If there is a column which contains currency related things, we have to give it to currency. If there is a data which contains date or a time or different things, maybe there a fraction data or a decimal data. So we have to give the data types to our columns. So very important thing, uh, this group number group contain for our job, and for the more formats we can explore these things. We can manage those custom data types according to our needs. Okay, we have to, if some our manager or client wants that, no, you have to just give this particular format to this column, so we can give according to that requirement or according to our needs. We can customize our format of that particular column. Some direct use of our data types are also there for the currency, most used currency or most frequently used currency by everyone. We can directly give it from here, and percentage, a very interesting button. Okay, from here and from here also, both are the same. So we why just it not just only give a format of person. Okay, it will act like a button also. Let me show you. If I enter simple 10, okay, and I give uh, the percent value, so it will convert. You can see 1,000%. Why? Generally, Excel give us a percent uh, if you are entering value between 0 to 1. Okay, so between 0 to 1, it will convert your person in 0 to 100. That means if I write zero point 0.5 and give a format of a data type of a percent, it will convert 50%. If I write uh, 1 and give it to a person, he will give 100%. So in this column, this cell, what happened? We gave 10 number, it will multiply by 100 and directly print 100, 1000%. So why this percentage data type is unique? It's not only give a format, it's give you to action button. It will convert your value also. Other data types just change their okay for data type. Suppose I enter 10 and I give it to a currency. Okay, so just print the currency value. Okay, it is currency, or it is a text, or it is just a number. But the percentage format data type is very interesting, as I already taught you. From this, you can change the decimal point of fraction number. Okay, 10.2, 10.11 type numbers uh, are their decimal numbers. You can change their decimal points either on the right side or either on the left side, increasing or decreasing decimals type. Okay, so this whole thing about the number formatting we can explore. We gonna explore this thing on our further classes in the case studies. And now it's come to a style. uh, it it also very important for this style group is also very important for our data analytic role because a quick summary we can derive from it. Okay, by highlighting the cells means which number are greater than a particular number, which number are belonging to particular given range, all these things, or which texts are there we can find or we can highlight from these top 10 rows, top 10 items, top 10% items, all the things we can highlight from this conditional formatting. Okay, we can use the bars, gradients bars, or something different solid fields type of highlights. We can explore this tool, this operation further for our case studies. The new rule, you can define your own rule for the highlighting part. Okay, for the more customized way, you can explore this thing. And by just clicking rule, clear rule on particular selected cell or on entire sheet, you can wash out all your highlighted conditional formatting, and you can manage your formatting also, which you have already built. Okay, which you already created. You can manage or change. You can update that rule also from here. Format table, which is also very important. By just formatting the whole data set into a table, you can easily do your analysis on that table. Okay, you don't have to uh, just uh, give to format. Okay, if I create a table for 3 or 4 columns, okay, just simply I can if I increase my rows or columns, it can automatically uh, it automatically increase or well, formatting. It will automatically print or the format to you. Let's suppose I insert here a column. Okay, it, the way you insert your data, it automatically uh, convert into a specific format which we already given to that blocks or cells. Okay, so very interesting thing is the table, and we should always, as a our role, we should always convert or format our data into a table, and then we move forward our analysis for the pivot tables or charts. Firstly, we have to clean data and give the format our data as a table. Uh, Whichever style you can choose from here, or you can give it your cells a particular type of highlights you can keep from here. Those styles you can explore on your own, different styles. Then comes to a cells, which is very important for the inserting or deleting particular rows or columns. Uh, different type you can manage. Or and more thing, the ribbon thing is there, but you can directly use with the right click of your mouse these things. Okay, so a very important thing for the deleting or inserting cells, rows, columns for the manipulation, and the format button, which is very also important for our columns and rows with our sheets visibility, our columns and rows visibility. For the some sheet operation, you can also do from here on, or else you can also do from just by right clicking your sheet tab. Okay. Uh, some are the hide and unhide option, which if some rows or columns are not necessary to use for are not required for your analysis, you can hide directly from these, and whenever you need you can unhide them from this formatting option. Okay, you can protect your sheet with password, you can log your cells, some cells you want to protect. Okay, you don't want to get uh, anyone let you don't want to let anyone know that what data are in particular cell or sheet. You can protect with this uh, options or operations. You can give it tab color, sheet, sheet one tab color you can change according to your need, so that if you are working similar type of data in different sheets, so you can give a similar color to them. So directly you can jump it to yeah, okay, the similar kind of data are stored in sheet one, sheet five, sheet six. So you can give same color to tab all, all the things you can do. Move and copy sheets or create duplicate sheets. Okay, so you are doing something or some new operation on sheet, and you don't want to lose your raw data, so you can duplicate your sheets and directly don't have to just copy whole thing, control copy and go to other sheet and control paste. Just by clicking move and copy, you can copy your whole data with that sheet. So very interesting option is that format operation. You can different try auto fit column with auto uh, fit row height one another up. If you enter in something and you already provide auto width or auto height to row and column, it will adjust automatically according the data you are entering. So these are the options we can use for our format, maintaining our format of a data. And last option is editing. Some basics functions are there. Okay. Uh, from here formulas you can explore more functions, but some basic integrate aggregate functions we can use from here, and we really gonna use these functions more and more and more, so we can directly uh, use it from this editing group option. The sum average, you can more functions we can add. Okay, just by mostly recently I use these functions, so they are showing it, and I can change the statistical function. whichever you require. You can explore it. But some direct options, function options are there, average, min, max, and count number. Then after there is a field option. Through the field option, you can fill your data, entire data, just like entering one or two manually. You can directly use this field option. You can give a series to it, linear series or exponential series, according to your requirement, growth series, date format you can give just by giving that uh, one value to stop value. The entire column gonna print those values. You don't have to just give manual thing here. So field option you can explore for that. Flash fill is very useful for our easy tasks. Let me give you some example here. Suppose I'm writing some names here. We use okay. I just write and I write some random name here. Okay. Uh, John Cena uh, Kane. I don't know about his father. Okay. One more ad. My Virat Kohli. Virat. Uh, Virat. Anushka Kohli. Anushka Kohli. Anushka Virat Kohli. Okay. Let me give you some example of it. Just I write my first name here. Okay. I write my second name. Middle name. I write my last name here. Simple case study like you have to uh, extract your middle name, first name, and last name from one of column, which can be full name. Now I don't have to just go for the n number of rows and writing like manually. I just need to get here and do a flash filling. It will print all the first names. Okay, I have to just get here, use flash fill. It will print whole the uh, middle names. Just by a shortcut, you can control E. It will print all the last names. So very interesting option is flash fill. Not only just you can enter text data, you can enter your numeric data also by just flash filling. We will use in our case studies further. But then there is a sort options. Some basic sort is lowest to highest, ascending order, descending order. There is a custom sort option is also there. In the custom sort option, what we can do if we applying ascending sort option to a particular column. Suppose there is a name column and you are sorting your data according to their names. And what if some names are common, just like there are two or three views are there? So how it gonna sort that data? So in the custom sort option, you can add a layer, more layer to it. If you if your first basic rule data get matched, or there are two or three same uh, there are two or three same data, then on level two you can filter according to their age, if there is a age column. Uh, Okay, so then filter according to age. If age get matched, uh, fill sort their data according to height. You can add more and more layers. Okay, from that custom sorts. Okay. And there is a filter option. Filter option we already can see here by just applying. This is the advantage. Okay, just you format your data as a table, you directly get filter option. Okay, by that filter option you can filter your data according to your requirements. You can sort it from here, sort according to color. Okay, sort according to number items, equal to greater than top 10 items, average you can explore, or you can just selecting required items and you can print all the data. So these are the filter items you can explore. By just applying filter, you can see the funnel. Just clicking on it and clear the filter, you can get your data back. And there is a find and select option. Okay, this find option what can do? Just enter some value. It will find the where is the data in your sheet by just applying my name. It will find where I in this sheet where I insert this use uh, name. It will find for us. So if there are large number of data set, larger number of data, and you want to find some particular things on it, you can directly find from here. Uh, if apply some formulas on your sheet, you apply some comments on it, you give conditional formatting, and you and, and there is very large data, so you just can't go and scroll down. Where is my highlighted data? Okay, by just clicking on this option, it will directly uh, sends you to that formatting option. If there is any formula within my worksheet and I go and just click on formula, it will find that cell. Where is that formula? Okay, if I applied some conditional formatting on my data, it will directly send to you. It will directly send you to that format, conditional format where it apply on some cells, or you can find directly to these options. So yeah, this is all about the home ribbon. We can explore it more deeply in further our sessions where we gonna uh, do some case studies by just starting this formatting option. By just using this formatting option, we gonna uh, analyze our whole data to the advanced level. But these are all the basic things which are required to clean our data, to format our data, to just analyze basic things. What are the things are in our data set to maintain integrity of our data? One more thing, while we are talking about uh, data integrity and formatting, we can use this data validation option from data. Very interesting option is this data validation. We're gonna explore it and we're gonna study it in our further classes. So thank you guys. You are if you are watching this whole video till now, around like uh, 35 to 40 minutes long video, you are still here. Thanks for watching this video. Our first step, that is Excel tool, and very basic introduction about home ribbon and information about Excel. We covered it. We will meet on next weekend with uh, our next step to Excel, just by uh, doing some case studies with these formatting tools which are we already learned. We can apply these operations on our data, on our case study by just doing case study. So we'll meet on next weekend. Till then, goodbye, take care, and just enjoy your days, further days. Bye.